What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dawson from D&D TV. Thanks for rating, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate all the support, everybody who's donated, those of you all who will. Thank you. Also, check out my other YouTube channel, Dawson Speaks TV. Go over there and subscribe. Special shout out to everybody who hit me up on Facebook, who sent, news articles and stuff, and to Sunshine Z and some other people who were like, Dawson, where you at, man? What's going on? I know everybody need a break, but come on, cuz. Yeah, Dawson was doing some stuff, got caught up with work. Had to bury a client, a 3-year-old client, which is why I'm doing this story here, because we definitely, y'all, we got to take care of these kids. And just a lot of stuff going on with life and studying too. But I'm not going to neglect y'all like that again. Trust me, I appreciate all the support that you all have given me on YouTube. And thank you. Now, let me get into this story, because this story, I had to come on here and do this. And this is coming out of St. Francis County in Arkansas. And it's of this guy right here, Deontay Miller, a church musician. Yes, he is a church musician. And it says, mom's boyfriend charged with murder after a 3-year-old was brutally beaten to death and possibly raped, according to investigators. Now, the mother allowed this church musician to move into her home around her kids after only knowing him for 7 months. 7 months! You moved this man into your home, and he was there babysitting your daughter while you were at work. A grown man at your house while you're out working. And now your daughter is dead. Now I'm going to let y'all watch these news clippings, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm not holding back on anything I have to say. So if you have sensitive ears, just go ahead and, don't watch the rest of this video, because I'm going to go in right after this.
Meantime, in Arkansas, a 3-year-old girl has died after investigators said she was severely beaten at her home near Fort City. Police said it was at the hands of her mother's live-in boyfriend. Tonight, we know that boyfriend is facing capital murder charges. St. Francis County Sheriff's Office arrested Deontay Miller after the girl's mother said she received a call from Miller Friday morning urging her to rush to her home. When she got there, she said her daughter was unresponsive. Officials said the girl was bruised from the waist up, and it looked like a cord had been tied around her neck. The child was airlifted to Le Bonheur Children's Hospital here in Memphis, where she died Friday night. We talked to police and neighbors in this small town.
These young girls around here these days, they want a man more than they want their kids. That's just my whole thing. If they're looking for just to be with a man, they need to just be with that man and leave their kids somewhere else.
It hit really close to home. Our investigators are paying extra special attention. They came in today and have been working. We have been gathering evidence, doing interviews, and we want to make sure that justice is served in this case for that little girl.
Investigators said Miller, who has a criminal history, including assault, gave officials at least 5 different accounts of how the girl was injured. He's set to be arraigned in court Monday. No bond has been set.
A 3-year-old girl spent her final hours on life support with her mother by her side.
To me, it seems like she's trying to breathe on her own, but she's not.
The girl, who we're not naming, was found badly beaten and bruised at this home on SFC 215 near Forest City Friday morning. Her mother says the girl was watching TV when she left for work around 6 a.m., but when she returned, she says her baby was unresponsive. And that's why deputies have arrested the mother's live-in boyfriend, Deontay Miller, who was watching her.
He was actually holding her when I got there.
Corporal Jeff Goff with the St. Francis County Sheriff's Office was on the scene within minutes, rushing the girl to a nearby hospital and doing CPR on the way.
She was bruised from the waist up.
Looked like she'd had a cord tied around her neck, possibly where he tried to choke her.
Sheriff Bobby May believes the girl may also have been raped, since they found blood to support those suspicions. Her mother refuses to believe it was Miller, whom she says she's known since November.
I don't think he would do anything like that.
A sentiment echoed by neighbors as we watched deputies execute a search warrant at the family home, taking out brown bags filled with evidence and even some of Miller's music equipment.
He was very friendly with the children, and I didn't see anything in his personality that would say he would do anything to any of the children.
But deputies say he gave 5 different stories about how the toddler got her injuries and say none of them added up.
One is they were out riding a bicycle and she fell. Another was she was jumping up and down on the bed and fell.
It's a sad moment right now. My heart is broken.
All right, y'all, let's go in. Now, you heard the mother right there. Her name is Jennifer Moss, and Jennifer Moss stated to the news reporter, "My heart is broken." Now, I want to know, Jennifer, is your heart broken because your daughter is dead, or is your heart broken because Deontay Miller is going to prison and he won't be able to get out? Now, I know some of you all say, well, Dawson, come on, man. That sounds so harsh. Come on, Dawson. Now, yeah, I told y'all, when I'm sounding this passionate about things, it's usually because I've experienced these things with my own clients. I've been a social worker down here in South Florida for 10 years. Just this month, y'all, I buried a 3-year-old girl, and I had to sit here and listen to this mother cry for her child when the child died when she was in the custody of another family member. And to see this mother in the funeral home falling out all on the floor, we can't do nothing about it. This death, the death of that child could have been prevented too. And when I hear this mother screaming, "Where's my baby, my little girl? Oh my God, what?" And just going crazy. And I see Jennifer Moss right here hiding behind a sign or whatever she was hiding behind, not showing us face on camera, and telling the news reporter, "I don't think that this man killed my child." I don't know how to feel sympathy for her. I don't know how to feel sympathy for men and women who will do anything for dick and vagina. I don't know how to feel sorry for you. I want us to start feeling sorry for the kids. I am sorry that this little baby girl died. I don't give a damn if you never have sex again. You brought this child into the world. You did not care for this child because you only knew this man for 7 months. 7 months. How well, y'all tell me, how well do you know somebody in 7 months? That you move them into your house and you go to work, and this person that you've only known for 7 months is allowed to care for your kids? I bet you didn't even know he had a record. Oh, well, he play in the church. He a musician. You know, he go to church. That don't mean nothing. Pedophiles go to church. Wife beaters go to church. This is it's sad. I only feel sorry for the child. I really don't care about the mama. I don't care about Deontay Moss. Trust me, he gonna get it when he go to prison. And some of y'all say, well, what you mean by that? Exactly what I said. He gonna get it when he go to prison. And the thing is, y'all answer me this. Why did the white cop right there, why was he about to break down when he was describing what happened to this little girl when they walked up there? And the mother sitting back there hiding behind a bush or whatever with no emotions. And Deontay's sister got on Facebook. Her name is Joyce. I think she's his sister, maybe half sister, whatever. And she wrote this long old thing. And to me, that was just, she was looking for attention, because as I was looking at her Facebook page, it seemed like that's what a lot of people do when situations come where they can get thumbs up, likes and stuff like that. They look for attention. People really don't care about the kids. It's all, always about their own needs and, people paying attention to them. And Joyce put this long old thing out there, he's my brother, blah, blah, blah. But I really want to know what happened to this child because I love my brother. And then she went on explaining something. And if anybody have anything against this, well, I know God will figure it out. And the devil is a liar. Yes, he is. No, your brother is a damn liar. And that's why he's going to prison for this. Now, people will get mad at me for saying what I'm saying. But nobody will feel sad that this little girl died. No one feels sad when these children are raped and molested. No one wants to look at mama and look at daddy and say, mama and daddy, yeah, the child died, but y'all got y'all got to take some of this blame too. These children are here for you to raise them. If you're a single woman and you have kids, your kids come before any man. Men, if you raising your kids, and you got caught custody of your kids, because I've had clients, some male clients who they have custody of their kids. Your kids come before some woman you meet on the street. There are some men and women who have custody of their kids, and they're single, but they have custody of their kids. Soon as they meet a man or a woman, they just neglect their kids. How do you neglect your children? I don't get that. I don't get that. For a man, for a woman, and you all heard what the neighbor said. This lady right here, she said these young girls want men. They want a relationship more than they want their children. Come on, y'all. I'm not the only one who think like this. It's people in her neighborhood saying the same thing. I'm done with this topic. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm not overreacting. I don't feel sorry for nothing I'm saying. If you don't like it, you know what to do. It is what it is. We got to start caring for these kids. We got to start caring for these kids, y'all. Everybody, all of us, we grown, we adults, we want to have sex. But if you know, and half of y'all know y'all shouldn't have beaten, y'all ain't ready for no children anyway. So instead of going to get your hair and your nails done, skip a hair and nail appointment. Matter of fact, you ain't get your hair and nails done. Go down to the damn health department and get some of them free condoms. Okay? Don't expect him to have no condoms. And I know everybody looking at porn nowadays and people looking at what everybody else doing. And, you know, I was talking to some of my boys at when we were at the gym the other day, and they were saying, man, sometimes, you know, if you get in the moment, man, you just forget about the condom. I'm like, nah, bro. No, it's not. If you know you're not ready to be a dad, you better make sure you have condoms on you all the time. I don't care how good it is. I don't care what you caught up in the heat of the moment. Heat of the moment. What? You can't even take care of yourself. Now you want to bring a child in this world? You can't take care of yourself, but now you're going to bring kids into this world. You're not responsible enough to wear protection. You're not responsible enough to do whatever you have to do before you get in these situations. And first of all, you're not being responsible to do your background checks, to know what kind of man you finna date or what kind of woman you're getting ready to date. All you know is look at them, they look good, or they give me good sex. You don't do your background check. Now, there were some people on Facebook who found out who these people were and they went over to their page. And some people were like, yeah, we're praying for you and we want you to get help and a mental evaluation too. They were telling the mother, Jennifer Moss, that. And some people were saying that her other children should be in child protective custody. Because if you're leaving your children with somebody you only knew for 7 months, somebody who does have a criminal record, what's that to say after this? You get with somebody else, you're going to do the same thing, leave your other 2 children in their care as well. Men, women, I will continue to say this and I won't feel bad about saying it. You went out there, you had sex. These kids came into you brought these kids into life, raised them. That's your responsibility. Don't you or let your children be a burden to society because you as a mother or as a father don't want to raise your children. It's not society's responsibility. Well, that sounds harsh, Dawson. I don't care how it sounds. You went out there and had sex like a grown person, but when it comes to taking care of responsibility, you want to be a child. You went out there and had sex like a grown person all night, all weekend, doing everything you wanted to do. Nobody can tell you nothing, having all the fun. But when the kids get here and it's time to take care of responsibility as an adult, you're absent-minded. Now, the mother, Jennifer Moss, was on Facebook putting up a lot of stuff, asking people to pray for her. Well, you know, there are a lot of people, Jennifer, who are praying for you. But what I'm praying for is I'm praying that God will protect your other 2 children. And also I'm praying for your mind, that you need to know and get your self-esteem up, your self-worth, your self-value and everything up to know that a man does not make you who you are. And being single is not a disease. And that if you have these children and you have young children, you have to vet whoever comes around those children. And 7 months is come on now, 7 months. 7 months maybe it's just me, y'all. I don't see how a parent, a man or a woman, can know somebody for 7 months and your child dies in this person's care and you get in front of the news camera and you tell them people, I don't think that they would do something like this. After only knowing them for 7 months, how well some of us been knowing people years and they do stuff and I didn't know they could do that. You don't really know people. And 7 months is no time at all. To say that you know the ins and out of a person's person's mind and what they will and will not do, especially when you didn't know this man's criminal record. Look, I'm done with this topic. Rest in peace to the little baby girl. Y'all who have kids, you all take care of your kids, men and women. If you're single and you are the custodian, take care of your kids. Take care of your kids. I had some women who were on my show who were commenting on other videos I did, and some of them ladies said they didn't date until their children turned 18. And some of the women were saying they didn't let men come around their kids. They didn't even introduce those men to their children till those children became 18 and they were adults and out of the house. There are some women out there who don't play this mess. They're not gonna let no man they've only known for 7 months, a year. Hell, some of them 7 years. You can't come here with a grown man coming to stay with you and your children. A grown man. Now, he's a church musician. Come on, bruh. You making money at the church. Why you can't go stay with some of the other fellow musicians? Why you can't go get a roommate? Why you can't go stay on your own? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself. Why did this grown man need to move in with you? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. Go off in the comments. Let me know if you agree with me, if you don't. It don't matter. I still have my opinion and you have yours. Until next time, it's your boy Dawson. I got a lot of videos to do. I got a lot to make up for on this YouTube channel. Thank y'all for the support. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Peace. Oh, and another thing, let me say this. Now, I know in this video, sometimes, I'm down here in Ratchet, Florida, like Lovely T tell y'all all the time, and I agree with her on that. Florida can be ratchet, and I grew up in all of that ratchet mess, and sometimes my vocabulary is not always on point. And I know in this video, I said months instead of month. I know the difference, but I have two people, a man and a woman, who always come down in the comment section, and they always, telling me stuff, and they're always the grammar police for other people in the comment section, and they're always like, Dawson, how dare you, Dawson? Diction, your articulation, Dawson. Anything else is uncivilized. It's completely rubbish. Rubbish, I say. To those two people, let me tell you something. Get the point of the video. I'm telling you, I got a little heated, and I said months instead of month. Now, you want me to get up here and talk like I'm a Broadway actor all the time and say things like, with a capital T that rhymes with P and that stands for pool, or I've come to wipe it wealthfully in Padua. Well, I didn't come to talk about no damn Padua. I came to talk about these kids who dying at the hands of their mother's boyfriends and some who are dying at the hands of their father's girlfriends. That's what I'm concerned about. So please get the message that's in this video. Please get that. Things happen. I got heated. This little girl dead. Her mama sitting there behind the camera saying that she doesn't think that the boyfriend did it when the boyfriend was the only one in the home with this little girl. Now, according to the police, you all heard, the guy gave 5 different stories as to what happened to this girl. So get the point of the video and the message I'm trying to convey to my audience. And if you don't like it, and if I don't talk like I'm a Shakespearean actor and all that mess, then go to somebody other YouTube channel who does, all right? Until next time, it's your guy Dawson. I love y'all, and I'm going to keep being me, and Denise is too. Peace.